Welcome back to the Second Chances podcast, a love journey in black and white. My name is Nwosu, your guide in this journey of rediscovering love and transformation. If you found yourself stuck in a cycle of constantly attracting the wrong man, or maybe you're completely exhausted from doing it all and never feeling truly seen, then today's episode is definitely for you. Today, I want to dive into something that might be quite uncomfortable, but it's absolutely necessary, and that is your mindset. And not just any mindset. This is the mindset shift that you need if you want to attract your forever love. So, let's get real. We've all heard the phrase, "it starts with you." But what does that really mean when it comes to love? So many women come to me frustrated because they keep meeting men who don't match their vision of a life partner. They're stuck in this loop of relationships that never quite work out. It's the start, stop. And honestly, they're tired. I get it. I've been there, right? But here's the truth. If you don't change what's happening on the inside of you, nothing changes on the outside. The men that you attract and often have hanging around are a reflection of what you believe deep down inside about yourself, about love, and about relationships. Bitter pill to swallow, I know. But I want you to think about this for a second. Have you ever caught yourself saying things like, "Oh, there are no good men left," or "all men are the same," or "all the good ones are taken," or "what's the point," or "it's always going to end anyway, he's going to cheat on me, all men are this, all men are scum"? Or maybe you even have thoughts like, "Oh, I'm too old, I'm divorced, I have kids, nobody's going to want me, I'm not slim enough, I'm not tall enough, I'm not light-skinned enough, I'm not ambitious enough, I'm not successful enough." Have you caught yourself saying any of those things? I think the worst of them all is the "I'm not worthy of love, I don't deserve to be happy," right? These are your limiting beliefs. These are like the invisible shackles, like the shackles that hold your ankles, right? They're holding you back from the love that you desire. And unless you break free from them, you're going to keep attracting the same situations over and over again. That's why they're called situationships. So if you want to change your love life, you've got to kill those limiting beliefs for good. You've got to rewrite the story that you're telling yourself about you. For me, I'll never forget the moment I realized what was holding me back, right? I've said this story before, but it was one of my worst relationships ever. I was pregnant. I was having a miscarriage. I was all there by myself, alone, because my partner had bailed on me weeks earlier. And it was really at that point, the lowest of my lowest, that I knew that something had to change. That was my breakthrough. That was my turning point. At that point, I realized that I had been settling for less than I deserved because I didn't even believe that I could have better. I didn't even believe that they were available, right? I believed that no man would ever show up for me because, let's be honest, my father who raised me didn't even show up. And that's my father. Like, come on. That was truly the moment that everything changed for me. And I just knew that I had to shift my mindset. This is not cool anymore. I'm tired of this cycle, this never-ending cycle of attracting the wrong kind of people. I had to change my mindset and become the person who could attract better. I had to save myself. I had to start showing up for myself. So the question now is, how do you start this mindset shift? Well, the truth is you have to move away, first of all, from this narrative, this scarcity mindset, right? Believing that it's not possible, they're not available. You have to really get rid of that, and you really have to step into the abundance, believing that your forever love is out there and he's waiting. Like, what are you waiting for? So step one, you need to identify and acknowledge your limiting beliefs. Like, it doesn't make you a bad person. It's just what is. It's just the experiences that we've been through, just the things that we were told growing up, and just life, right? So just write it down, sit with a journal, and just really hash out all those negative things that you keep telling yourself, those things that you believe about love, about relationships, even about yourself, right? Do not hold back. I want you to go deep. I want you to just write everything that you know. And we want to flip that. We want to flip that around, right? Is it true? While you're reading those statements, you find out that most of them are not true. So is this story I've been telling myself about me, is it true? Or is it just based on my past hurts and experiences? Most of the time, the truth is they're not facts. They're just things that have happened to you. Well, sometimes they haven't even happened to you. They're just stories that you heard from somebody else. That's even worse. So you now need to rewrite those stories. And the third step is really replacing those limiting beliefs with more empowering ones. So instead of saying there are no good men, let's say the right man is waiting for me. And like I said earlier, you have to become the woman who can attract that type of man. So instead of saying, oh, I'm too old, you should say love is ageless. My best years are ahead of me. I'm living my best life. I'm going to have a soft life. He's on his way. He's going to take care of me. He's going to love me. He's going to respect me. He's going to see me. He's going to support me. Whatever that means for you, you have got to rewrite your story and you have to start believing it. Write them, stick them on the mirror. Just say to yourself every day, the more you say them, the more your mind will start to believe them. And when you become that, so when your mind truly believes that that is who you are, just like magic, it will start to show up. And that's how you start to have the confidence. That's how you start to have the belief system that you need to be able to attract the right kind of person. So just a quick recap. So you want to identify your limiting beliefs. You want to challenge those beliefs because they're not true. You want to replace them, and you want to go out there. You want to embrace your new identity, your new beliefs, and attract the man that you truly want. Like I said, it's not about becoming someone else. It's about you becoming the best version of yourself, healing through the past, healing through the pain, embracing the present, and believing in the beautiful future that is ahead of you. So thank you so much for listening to this episode. I hope you got some tidbits out of that. I hope you start to walk in the right direction, because guess what? Your second chance love is waiting right there. So if you enjoyed this episode, please share it with somebody. Write a comment about it, write a review, subscribe to my channel, and I want to be part of your journey. Reach out to me, send me a message. I want to know how things are going for you. And if you really feel like you want to join my community, reach out to me. I have a private Facebook group with women just like you who are on this journey. You can have all the support. If you want to work closer to with me, you can go to my website. There's lots of programs. Regardless of where you are on this journey, I am here to support you. I got you. So until next time, keep believing in second chances, because it's available and it's out there for you. My name is Joan, sending you love and light. I will see you on the next episode.